Hey guys, it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street, and we made it. We made it to the last day of 2023. And guys, I got a Temu haul for you. So, you know, I had to get a little bling bling. I put on one of my Temu dresses, some of my Temu jewelry. I got a wonderful Temu backdrop back here. How appropriate. Happy New Year with the fireworks and the party scene. Got my party hat, and yes, I do have a little bit of pineapple wine, and I do have a little bucket here that I'm going to do towards the end, so stay tuned for that for sure. I'm going to do some poppers, and we're going to celebrate this Temu haul. I do have a little bit of a sparkling beverage back here that is not alcoholic. I was going to drink, but you know, why not? Once in a while, I thought I would have a little bit of wine and bring in the new year with my friends. And guys, I had wanted to do there were so many things I wanted to do for today. Number one, I wanted to go live. And I'm just telling you that it didn't happen because I still have a little bit of in and out with my voice, and I did not want to be struggling trying to do a live. That would have been really, really bad. So I said to myself, I was gonna do a little decorations with my hanging floating candles I got off of Temu. Got a little under the weather, things got away from me. The time was not working in my favor whatsoever. So stay tuned for that. But my voice is participating right at the moment. So we're going to get into this Temu haul. Let me have a little sip of my wine first. And grab you something to drink, guys. Settle in. Let's bring in the new year together. I don't know what time you're watching this. It's not midnight by no means. It's a little bit earlier in the day, but I wanted to do it organically. I wanted to do it the day on New Year's Eve. I had just had all these plans, and they laugh at you with these plans, right? So I'm just gonna have fun. I'm not planning anything. Whatever happens, happens. But before we jump into that, I gotta finish up this little dude right here. And I'm kind of sad about it, but I'm not. I know that we're going into a new year, and all I had really wanted to do, and a lot of you guys, dropped off. A lot of people stopped watching the the Harry Potter Advent calendar reveal, which is fine. I know it is not everybody's cup of tea, but for you guys who have supported me, I really appreciate it, because you will never know, in the YouTuber world, we need the views, we need the comments, and we need, the sharing the videos and all that. But I want to put out content because I do feel like it's fun, and I do want you to comment and tell me what you want to see. But I also need you to just kind of tell me, is this something that you liked or you didn't like? And what I mean by that is taking out this little advent calendar till the end of the year. And I only did that because, like I said, I was going to do the floating candles. I was going to have a different backdrop. I was going to do a little bit of, like a Yuletide Christmas into the new year, mystery magical theme. But again, it didn't happen, but that don't mean it won't happen, because 2024 is full of surprises. And I think you're going to have fun. We've rode the Temu train all through 2023, and I'm really ready to see what Temu brings us in 2024. And I think it's going to be more. I think it's going to be more in a good way. Let's get fingers crossed. Okay, so now we have done all our days. We got some wonderful little surprises on the Harry Potter. So it's the last day, guys. The last Harry Potter reveal. I don't have a clue what it is. So let's jump right on into it, because I am ready to jump into the Temu haul, and I know you guys are too. So let me see if I can push this in. And I wish they would have some that had two items in it. Remember how I had the homemade advent calendar for Temu? I wish they had two of these in there, but they didn't. Oh, how appropriate. Oh my gosh. And this thing has held up for 12 days. This is so appropriate, guys. This is Phoenix. This is a Phoenix. And this is, if you know what a Phoenix is, you'll understand. But basically they have a life, and they live it for a while, and then they'll die, and they'll come back. And when they come back new, and they start off like a baby, and they grow up, and they just are wonderful little creatures. And in the Harry Potter series, this was Professor Dumbledore's beautiful creature. And there's a scene in there that makes me want to cry. But how appropriate that we get a Phoenix here on the last day of 2023. it's like they knew I was going to do this and they were waiting on, you know, Kitty Street to come out here and say, okay, we're going to, you know, kind of fizzle out, because and I don't want to use the word die, but that's what it is. Basically, the creature dies, but it does it in this magical kind of way, and then it rebirths itself. How stinking appropriate is that? I got to have a sip of wine on that one. Cheers to Harry Potter universe. Cheers to the Phoenix. And I was thinking, if I ever was to get a real tattoo, and by the way, guys, that tattoo that I got off of Temu, I wore it for like 2 days, but it rubbed off real fast. So just keep that in mind with those temporary tattoos, but everybody loved it. But what I was going to say, if I was to get a real tattoo in real life, it would probably be something like a phoenix. I'm just saying, because this is really, really, really sentimental. Okay, so we have completed the Harry Potter Advent calendar, and we have gotten 12 gorgeous figurines on here. I'm going to put this one up here kind of towards the top. And I'll give you like one more little view, and then we're going to jump into the Temu haul. So guys, all my faves. I love every single one of these. I'm glad that I got what I got. Okay, there might have been one or two other ones that I would have really, really appreciated. But for the most part, this has been awesome. So I'm going to move this down here because... and I'm going to pour a little bit more wine. So guys, I hope that you're, you know, ready to settle in. I'm not on any kind of time frame. I'm probably going to talk a pretty good bit today. You know why? Because my voice is, you know, feeling better. And I know tomorrow I'm off for the New Year's Day. Comment, let me know if you guys are going to, you know, go party tonight and you're off tomorrow, or if you're, you know, got to work. I don't know, but I'm off, and I'm, you know, I'm not doing anything crazy. We're going to go to dinner later. That should be interesting for sure. And then I'm coming home, and I'm going to try, I'm going to try to stay awake till midnight. But I want to ask you guys something. And yes, if you're going to put a timestamp on when I started the Temu haul, it may be a while, because I do want to talk to you guys. I feel like I haven't been able to talk since Christmas Day, or right before Christmas, because my voice was just coming in and out. But I just want to ask this. I want to say, do you feel sentimental when you know that song, is it Old Lang Syne? I'm sure I'm butchering that. I don't even know what the actual lyric names are to that song, but you know what song I'm talking about, where they play when it's midnight, the countdown's going on at the very end, and everybody's toasting and kissing and all that stuff. Do you get really sentimental? I mean, I get super, super sad. And you know what I think it is? What I finally realized what it is that I'm selfish. I'm very selfish, because that's another year of my life that, you know, has gone. And I always think, did I do enough? Did I treat myself enough? Did I help enough? Did I save enough? Did I Why do we do that to ourselves? You know, and I'm going to get away from that. I love the whole concept of the New Year's and the celebration. But what we have to do is I have to learn to live in the day, right? I'm going to live in the day, and I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to enjoy my friends that I'm making, and I'm going to have a great life. If it's good one day and it's not good another, so be it. There's always, you know, a little bit of wine. There's always comedy on TV. You can always take you a little nap, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so let's just talk about a couple things. I did bring my little purse that I got off Temu. I don't remember how much it was. It was like under $5-6, but how appropriate. It's kind of like a little bling bling little purse. And, you know, I always said if I did go out on New Year's, this would be my New Year's Eve purse. It's just enough to put in, you know, like a little small wallet with your ID, you know, maybe some lipstick, and, you know, your phone could fit in there, hopefully. And, you know, I just wanted to kind of do a shout out for it. Bling, bling, very appropriate. Okay, so let's go into this bag. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, because I got kind of, you know, down and under, I did not want to do anything. So I did not make many orders on Temu till recently. I said I was going to go do a couple of them, and I would start an order and I would just feel cruddy. And I said, you know, I don't want to do this right now. I want to think about what I'm doing. And I would stop it. And then so I didn't really get a lot of stuff. But these few items that I have here that I'm going to show you, I've been holding it probably about a week now. They came before Christmas. One of them, there is one Christmas gift in here that I actually forgot about. And I don't even know what I was thinking when I made this order. I think I was getting sick, and it's just a bunch of odds and ends. So when I was opening it up and pricing it, I'm like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Some of it has some meaning and some of it don't. But of course, as always, true to Temu style, price was right on time. Okay, so let me just open up something and let's just talk about, there's several bags. Let me just pull out this one bag here. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what this is. Okay, so I was trying to get the littler bag, but we'll start off with this one. And I could never cram it back in there the way they send it, so I'm going to just kind of pull it as I go. Now, I had been wanting to get a travel bag. And guys, I know you know when I say Mary Kay, if you're from that era, or, you know, like Avon, Mary Kay, that kind of stuff. I don't know where I got this travel bag that I've had probably 20 years. I don't know if it's been 20 years, but it's been a stinking long time. But it's from Mary Kay, and it's awesome. And I mean, I have worn that sucker out. I mean, every time I travel, and I mean, I hang it on the bathroom door every time I go on any trip, and it has all my stuff there. Well, I still want another one of those, and I'm still looking for them. And I've actually ordered one off of another, you know, online website I'm not going to talk about right now. And when I got it, it was nothing like what the thing said, so I had to send it back. It was 3 times smaller, and nothing is like made in the day. But what I want to talk about this is that I needed to get a smaller travel case, but this isn't for me to travel. This is for me to put, like, when I get through doing a Temu haul, especially when it's something to do with jewelry, or, well, not jewelry, with makeup or cosmetics or anything like that, I want somewhere, and I'm thinking organization. That's what I was thinking, I think. I wanted somewhere to put the stuff. And I wanted to have it right there in my face, in my closet, so when I see it, I use it. Because I got different what I think if you've been watching any of my little series that I've been doing up until today, I have organized chaos bins and bags and boxes all over this house. And guys, I was going through it and I'm like, oh, I forgot I got that. I forgot I got that, forgot that. And I've ordered some of the same things twice. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. So that's something that is going to be a goal probably through January. I'm going to try to tackle it in January. I don't know if I'll get through it in January. But anyway, the whole point of this was I wanted to get an organizer that I can, when I get through doing a video, I'll have something that I can have right in my face to take everything in and, you know, stow it away and then decide what I want to use and what I want to use so I can do better. Going into 2024, I don't really know how I'm going to do Temu Tuesdays. It's a lot of work for me, and if I get organized, maybe through January, if I get organized and I find all these things that I want to do some reviews on, and I can do some reviews, I probably will do that, because I was finding myself trying to find stuff to make a review on, and that's not really how it should be. You should get something and you should review it. I do have an item on this last one. If I have time to edit it and get it out on the same day, I'm going to put it in this video, because if it works, I'm going to buy 3 more of them, I'm telling you. But we're getting there. I digress. So yes, I got this little, now at first I was not the happiest with it. It was like, you know, one of these things where you open it up and you're thinking, well, it's got some little compartments, got little things there, you know, a hanging thing here. I really thought, okay, it's going to be all right. It was $4.98, I think. I wrote down the little tag in here and I put it somewhere because it didn't come in a bag. I'm positive it was $4.98. And I don't mind paying $4.98 if it's going to work. And it's got a lot of compartments. And I will link this in the description box. And I will tell you right now, this is going to be the start of my organization. It does say on here, Doneywell Travel. I don't know if that's a dupe of something, but it does have a lot of compartments. And yeah, I wanted to try this out. Now, I may go to something different. I may go to a bigger organizer if this, you know, doesn't hold everything. But I thought, you know, what's the best? $4.98. Let me put that over there out of the way. Now, staying with tune with the organizing things, this is something that it is a reorder. And a lot of people were telling me that these were no good. Well, I have, I think I ordered 3 the first time, and they were like 30-something cents. I did it on one of those challenges, maybe the 50-cent challenge. But these were 97 cents a piece, and basically you open them up. I'm not going to really do it on camera, but I will try to show you. Now I have a total of 6 now. I wanted these because this is another thing that I want to put things that I want to have in my face. And this is pretty much going in underneath my bathroom sink. And they're going to just be items, you know, like creams, you know, things that I want to, face masks, just different things. Now, I bought 3 of them, and I bought the first 3 in gray, and I bought 3 more in gray, and I liked them. I had no problem with them at all. They do, you know, range in different prices. This was 97 cents a piece, but when you're trying to get organized, you got to do what you got to do. So tell me if you got one of these. Tell me what you think. I really hope that these are going to just have things that I can get my hands on, because right now, them being in boxes and bins, what'll happen is I'll go digging through it, and then I throw everything back in, and then what I had organized gets unorganized. So my theory is these 2 items here are going to start me off on my organization trail. That's time for another sip of wine, right? Okay. All right. Next, like I said, I don't know what I was thinking when I did this order, but I wanted this, and I wanted it because it's a cherry, and it's one of those things that you know, clean the toilet with. Why did I want this so bad? Well, first of all, I thought it was stinking cute in the picture. And guys, some of these little things, like I have my toilet bowl brushes are so old, and I got them from the Dollar Tree back in the day. I mean, when I say they're old, they're old. And I mean, and I just didn't want to pay for a pretty little toilet bowl brush. I didn't want to pay $4 and $5 and $6 for it. So I didn't. I went on Temu, and this kept popping up. And this was $1.68. $1.68. This is going in my bathroom because I do have some red stuff going on. And this is red. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story later. I got some things that I thought was red for Christmas, like some towels. Not from Temu, but from somewhere else. And they came and they were like a strawberry color. And I'm like, that is not red. But this is red, like Christmas color. It's got the little hook here. And look how stinking cute is that. I know it's crazy. It's deep. You know, it can hide. Mine that's white. Now, I may regret this because I'm very, you know, I like things to be hidden, and I don't want to see things like this, but we'll see. The white ones kind of go right behind the toilet, and they're the perfect size, and I don't see them. This, I don't know, this might get on my nerves after a while, but for $1.67, how stinking cute is that? I don't even know. You know, yeah, it's very nice. And I needed one. You know, it was time, and I thought it's a cherry. You know, if they have other little designs, I may get some other ones. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted it. I got it. Okay, so let's see. I wish I could say that this is a lot of stuff, guys, but it's really not. It's a lot of little bitty things, but stuff that I wanted and stuff that, you know, I needed. So let's talk about these right here, these bad boys. So my mom, she picked up these beforehand, and that one's already, well, not that one, but this one's definitely in the bag, in the box open. These were $2.98 a piece. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already got these. These are the Intelligent Induction nightlights, okay, or induction lamp. And it has like the little picture here and things like that. So what it does, and I had wanted this is what I was hoping to do in my pantry. Where's the one that was on, or did it go off? In my pantry, so when I would open it up, it would just automatically come on. Well, when I got to the point of doing it and cleaning it, I could not get these magnetic things to stick, so I'm still in the process of working that out. I got the organization done with the food and the things that are in the pantry. The lighting's just still got to be worked on. But my mom had a couple of these, and what I want them for is things like this. This, like when I open up my dark closet, that I hardly ever, I have 2 closets in my bedroom, but when I open up the main one that I go in there, that I just store, you know, different things, I want there to be some immediate light. And these right here work. Of course, it's not going to show it on camera because it's light here with this fluorescent, but I do know my mom's works because when she goes to bed at night and I want to go downstairs and, you know, raid her house when she makes a cookie or some cakes or whatever. Now the light wants to come on. You can see it through the box, okay? So isn't that weird? It's so weird that it comes on in the dark, in the box, but it won't come on when I take it off. Let's see what it does. Oh, well, it's staying on. Okay, well, good. Thank you, Temu. Thank you. Okay, so the light comes on and off, and it's by your body heat, and I love it, and I don't really feel bad about paying $2.98. That wasn't on a lightning deal. It was a last-minute thing for me to do when I was ordering it, right before I was getting a little bit under the weather mood and kind of sick. And I said, I need to get these because they'll save lights. And I have some other things that I ordered recently that I hope are also going to be just as well. And I'll show you those when they come in. So I got 3 of these guys, and I know one's going in my closet, and because I'm going to put the 2 long strips that I got in one of my Temu hauls in my pantry. I'm almost sure they're all going to go in there. And this, I don't know where the other 2 are going to go. Maybe one will go in my garage, which I'm about to get my garage fixed, which what that means is it's a hot mess. I mean, the actual door hasn't went down in years. I'm actually going to be getting that fixed, and I'm also going to be fixed, which, you know, where I can push a button, it'll open up and down, and that'll probably fix the lights out there, because I leave my garage because it's up all year round. I have my porch lights that are on 24/7, and I don't care what the light bulbs say. I've even bought some from Temu, the little ones that I put out there. They don't last because they run all night long, day after day after day. If I get 3 months out of one constantly, it's good. But if I can get my garage fixed, I won't have to have that problem no more. And I might just have one of these to just put out there, like when I'm going in and out to get something out of the car. I don't know, but for $2.98, I know my mom's looks great. They work fantastic. I'm doing a Temu review right now. Hers, every time I walk in there, it comes on. I don't have to flip on lights. And I think it'll save money. I do. Comment, let me know what you guys think about the Temu pricing on these lights, because the same kind of lights at Ollie's, Target, Walmart, anywhere I go, don't go to Lowe's or Home Depot. They're ridiculous. Ridiculous pricing. Okay, what's next? So, oh yeah, let me talk about this right here. So I'm not a makeup artist, and you know, what you see is what you get. Now, I did really try today, but my eyes, because of my age, I can see far away, but I can't see up close. I tried to get those glasses that you put on makeup. They didn't work off Temu. I just couldn't get it, never could figure it out. I tried to put on makeup without my contacts. That's a hot mess. I put them on without, so I can't really see up close. And I have one small mirror that I keep in my makeup bag that's like a 10 times mirror, you know, like Magoo. And if you saw me in my glasses, you'd know I'm talking about. They're really, really thick. My eye vision is bad, guys. It's bad. But I've been wearing contacts since I was 15 years old, and I don't know if I could stand to wear glasses. But anyway, getting to the point of it is everybody has these on-point eyebrows. And I never can figure it out. I never feel like I'm doing them right. And then I saw this right here. It's called Tattoo Brow. And I am going to open this one up. I am. Where are we at on time? Okay. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to talk about it, because this one is basically like a temporary tattoo, if you want to say, supposedly. Now, I have had this in my cart at least 3 times, and it's sold out. So I'm hoping that's a good sign, and that means people are buying it and they really, really like it. I don't know. But the color that I had to go with this time, and it shows before and it shows after, if you can see that. I hope you can see that. And I'm kind of looking for something, because sometimes I feel like, especially doing these videos, I feel like I'm a little washed out. And I don't always like to wear makeup. Matter of fact, I'm one of these people that I put it on. I used to love to put on lots of makeup. And I mean, I'd have the caked on makeup. And it was just because I loved it. And then as you start getting older and, you know, you want to have 10 more minutes of sleep versus getting up. And, you know, I used to hot curl my hair. Let's just talk about, I used to get up and put on makeup. Well, take a shower, put on makeup, blow dry my hair, put on hot curlers, finish up my makeup, figure out what I'm going to wear. It was a whole ordeal. It was like a whole hour just to get ready to leave the house. And I'm like, after you get a little bit older, smarter, not harder kind of feeling, that's where I'm at. So I was thinking on those lines with this, and I have gotten several makeups. And, you know, I always say, you know, I give kudos to the people who do the makeup before and after. I'm never going to do it. I'm just not, because I don't know how it would work, because I probably couldn't see. But this is the little bottle, and it says Tattoo Brow. Okay, what does this other part say? Easy. Up to 3 days. Okay, so it says up to 3 days on the tattoo. Because I can read far away, I just can't read up close. Okay, guys, I got to get some readers. And I just had my eyes down. So this is kind of a darker color. I can't really do a lot on there. I hope it's going to be okay. But it was the only color that they had left, and I was determined to try it. So I may have to just do a little bit on it. Does it have some directions? I hope, because Lord have mercy. Okay, well, it has, oh good. It has like some little, you know, helpers here. And then it has a little brush that helps you, you know, a little curling lash brush. So, and I guess the directions are here on the back. Okay. So yeah, you know, if you, in 2024, if you see me with these dark eyebrows, you'll know what I've been doing, right? And I'll let you know how this is going to be. Now, how much did I pay for this? It wasn't truly expensive because some of this stuff can be outrageous. This was, I bet I put it on that package that I just threw away. I sure did. I paid $2.98. So there's a theme with $2.98. I think that was on my mind the whole time. So these light bulbs were $2.98, and the tattoo brow is $2.98. Now, something that really is kind of bothering me here, I know makeup has an expiration date, and I'm terrible. That's why I have to have that organization little bag, because this says it expires on 10/10 of 2026, if you can see that right there. Now, I have makeup, and comment, guys, and let me know if you also have makeup that you've had, I'll say at least 5 years. After about 5 years, I finally do throw my stuff away. But it's special stuff that I love and I hardly ever use. The other stuff that I use on the daily, you know, I have to go buy that, you know, every 2 or 3 months. But this right here, I'm going to try to use this ASAP. Let me stick it over there by that little organizer because I'm going to need it. Okay, guys, so this one here was a Christmas gift for my mom, and it was only 35 cents, and I was actually going to put it in her stocking with a gift card, and I actually totally forgot about it. And when I was pricing this, I said, oh, there's those things that my mom probably would have loved to open up and been surprised from Temu. Which I didn't get not one Christmas gift from Temu from my family. It's so funny. And everybody said the same thing to me. Well, you got everything. What would I get you? You would know. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so they gave me money to buy stuff off Temu, and that's wonderful. So I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of money to spend. When I say a bunch, you know, some Christmas money. And I'm going to be going on Temu, you know, and making me some orders. I got 2 or 3 orders on the way. I got a couple of sponsorships that Temu is doing some really cool sponsorships that I think you guys will be loving. And this right here are these little ducks. I will open them up because I've already kind of told her about them. But the thing about them, she has the colored little ducks, and she has them around her computer. And, you know, I don't know why she likes these, and she don't have to give me a reason why she likes them. But these glow in the dark, and I thought they would be cute because she can see them at night. I think she might put them around her living room. Let me just pull out one of them. They have little dots. I'll show you that in a second. But look how stinking cute is this. And my mom has this little quirky sense of humor. I like Harry Potter, Cinderella, Disney, Haunted Mansion. She likes ducks, okay? She likes little figurines. She's always wanted to do a fairy garden. You know, she probably could make her a little lake and put these out there. And they do come with these little dots for them to stick on. So I think that's pretty cool. And there's 2, 4, 6 total. And I paid 35 cents for these. And I'm going to go give them to her here in a moment. And I'll try to put like a little shot of them in there. But they're so stinking cute if you like things like that. Yeah. If you want to get your smile on, that's the smile on for today. 35 cents, guys. I thought that was a bargain on itself. Okay, so I wanted to go to the movies. Let me know. I kind of talked about that right before I was starting to get a little bit under the weather. I said I might go to the movies and see Wonka, because I haven't really been to the movies in a long time, except when I went to see Haunted Mansion back in October. But I started having a cough. I didn't feel good. I definitely didn't want to take it out and, you know, spread any germs to anybody sitting in a movie theater and be miserable. So I didn't get to go see Wonka. So comment and tell me if you got to go see the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory new movie that came out, and tell me if it's a yay or a nay, because I may rent it if it comes out on, you know, the streaming device. I don't think I would go and see that at this point at the theaters, but we don't, you know, I never know. I didn't make it to the IHOP and try the Willy Wonka menu that they had. It was divine. But what's the next best thing was to get a couple of pins. Now, I also want you guys to do a little game with me. And I say this because there's very few movies in my life that blew me away. I mean, when I say blew me away, that I remember from childhood. I didn't realize this, but I have watched a lot of movies. I've watched a lot of TV shows, excuse me. I've read a lot of books. And on every subject, I've watched TV shows, TV series on all types of genres. There's nothing that I have not probably watched. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I've seen that. And sometimes I'll wait 10 years and I'm like, oh, and then I'll get back into it again. But I'm like, I already seen it. I know what it is. One of the movies in the game that I was going to play with you guys is, what are the top 3 movies? I'm going to do 3 because I can't even think of 3 right off my head, except number 1 would probably have to be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original one with, is it Gene Simmons? I don't know if it's Gene Simmons or not. Is that the guy who sings in the band? Oh my God. The original Willy Wonka with the Oompa Loompas and all that, the whole 9 yards. I remember, we didn't have a lot. And not to get into all that, there's a lot of people out there that don't have a lot when they're growing up. But when you don't have a lot, you cherish moments when you can go out and do something different than sitting, in your house and watching TV. And my mom, I don't even think she had a vehicle. I don't even think she had a car back in that time. But we would walk. And I'm a big family. I'm of 5 children. There's 5. Well, it's maybe 5, 6 children. I don't even know. Goodness Lord, that wine's getting to me. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of different ones of us. I have a few people that are older than me that are stepbrothers and stepsisters and our stepbrothers. And my brothers and sisters that are under me, they're also my half siblings. So it's a weird situation. When I say 6, 5, 4, 3, we had different amounts at different times. But it was a big family. And I was the oldest of them all. So other than my stepbrother who passed away from lung cancer a couple of years back, which I don't like to talk about it because it's a long story, but maybe one day we'll get into that. But what I wanted to say was we walked, and it wasn't far, to the library. And the library was like a toy store to me, because you could go in there and you could get and my mom would let me get as many books as I could. And I would get 10, 12, 13 books one visit. And I don't necessarily would read them all, but I'd flip through them and I would just, it was like I soaked up all that information, and it was every topic of every one. But then they had the area, and I don't know, I guess it was VHS tapes. It had to be, because we had a VCR. It had to be. And she would let us pick out a movie, one movie a piece. And I think my mom picked out this movie. I didn't know anything about it. I was a little kid. I couldn't have probably been maybe 4th, 5th grade. I don't even know. But I was younger, younger. And when we came home and I watched this movie, it was like, that just took it off for me. The wonder of it, the magic of it, the whole plot behind it. And I've always been interested in movies with plots. That one right there, if you watch that original Willy Wonka, there's a whole bunch of learning lessons in that. And we need to all take suit to that, right? And it just was like, wow. And I got, I watched that movie over and over and over again. And I've watched it 1,000 times since then. That was probably one of the first learning movies and movies that have stuck with me. Now, another one that I will throw out there that I think it was because of my age, I was 11 or 12. It was Grease 1 and Grease 2. And I don't have anything to represent them, but Grease 1 and Grease 2 were iconic. And they were so cheesy, with the one with John Travolta and then the one where it flips. I don't even know that other guy's name that came out on Sam something, I think. But Grease was a second movie that there was some learning lessons in there. You had to go, the whole love thing. And I was, a young child thinking, oh, I want to be like that when I grow up. And I don't know what number 3 is. Number 3 is going to be hard for me as a childhood movie because I have watched so many. I'll have to think about that and get back with you guys. But I want to see if you guys got 2 or 3 top movies when you were young. Things you watched when you were a child, not things that are out now. Because I have a lot of movies that blow me away, and especially a lot of TV series that I got so addicted to real fast. But Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, getting back to what I was getting this whole point about, was, if you watch the movie, and if you haven't watched the movie, go check it out. You need to watch it once in your life. And it's just one of those things when you have the Wonka bar. Okay. This is the Wonka bar. How much did I pay for this? And I love it. I will buy everything Wonka. 89 cents, guys, 89 cents. But this one here is the Wonka bar with the golden ticket. Because I was that child in my mind. I thought, oh, I gotta have that golden ticket. I would change my life. I'd do all these things. And I know you guys did the same thing too. And it's just a wonderful little made pen. This is actually a very nice pen for 89 cents. I have gotten some of them that just look a little, you know. So yeah, this right here is one of those pens that's, you know, really nice made. It's not one of those cheapy ones. And I always wanted the Wonka bar with the golden ticket. So I got this right in time. I didn't get to see the movie, not the new one, but that's okay. I'll get to it sooner or later. So I got this for 89 cents, but why not look and look and look until you find the golden ticket? So I got the one that was the golden ticket, and this one was $1.48. I love these kind of things, $1.48. So this is what the golden ticket is, okay? And I thought, oh my gosh, how appropriate. The golden ticket, guys. You see that? I hope you can see it, the golden ticket. And this one is a little bit better too. Yeah, it's really nicely made. I mean, they're very nicely made. $1.48, 89 cents. Let me open this one back up and compare them together. So in the movie, you know, there was these chocolate bars going out and everybody was looking for the golden ticket. And if you found the golden ticket, then you were able to go into the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. And I know you guys have probably watched the movie. I'm sure you're not. This isn't, you know, something brand new to you guys. But how appropriate that I did get it. And I was thinking about going to see the movie, so that's why this was on my mind. And they had a lot of Willy Wonka stuff. One thing I'll say with Temu, and if you're a person who likes all kinds of things, like I know I used to get into the Game of Thrones, the Hunger Games, Twilight, all those kind of things. So when you're trying to buy stuff like that, Harry Potter, off of different places, it is expensive. But Temu, if you got your $5, you can get you some stuff. You can get you some stuff. All right, guys, I know we're getting down to the nitty gritty. It's down to the end, but I do want to do a shout out that I got another one of these bags. So now I have 3 of them. It's Shop Like a Billionaire off Temu, reusable, recycle, eco-friendly. I'm thinking they probably gave these out for Christmas gifts to all their people. I don't know. I love them. I've used several ones of them. This is going to be one of the things too that I will probably put some stuff in and take it to an area that I'm going to use it. Because guys, we got to stop buying all the stuff and putting it in a corner. You know, we can't do that. We cannot do that. Let me take another sip of this wine. It's very delicious. Pineapple wine is probably my favorite. Not expensive. I got it off of Aldi for less than $5. We'll leave it at that. Okay, if I have time, and I'm not quite sure I'll be able to do it in this video. It just depends. I hope if you see it, you know, somewhere in here, you'll see it. If not, I am going to show you. This is my favorite. And when I ordered this, I had 3 different types in there, but I went with this one, and I'm kind of glad I did, but I'm going to try it out. And this came in a real cute little Temu bag. And it is, and I want you to let me know if you have one. I read so many reviews, but this is a doggone foot warmer, okay? Now, I've already put my feet in it. It has directions right here. And let me tell you how much I paid for it, because I wrote it back here. It was $12.23. I did get this on some kind of lightning deal because they had different price ones. They do, I've even seen them as low as $9 and some change, but this one right here, my feet fit in it. The only thing is it does feel a little weird because of the cords that are inside there. So I don't know how that's going to be, but I got this bad boy and it has this wonderful kind of smell to it. I don't know. The cord is right here. It is a USB cord. I have not tried it out. I just put my feet in it. But when I was looking at these things, and it's perfect to where I can put with my Super Danny that's right in my office, my doggone feet, I can have everything on, and I might as well just go ahead and put on a toboggan while I'm working. The office that I'm in, it's my daughter, it's on that side of the house, and I know it's something to do with the northeast, south, and west kind of situation going on. But the 2 rooms on that side of the house, my daughter's room, when she lived with me, the one with the black chalkboard wall, those 2 rooms freeze in the winter, and they're hot as mess in the summer. And that's where my business office is, and that's just the most convenient one for me to use. And my feet were freezing. And I'm talking about freezing. So I had the ones that were like little footies, but they were like $15. And I'm like, I don't know if I want that. And I really just want something when I'm working and I need to be focused on working that I can stick my doggone feet in. And you probably could put your hands in here too. Let's see if both the hands can fit in there. Yes, you can put your hands in there too, but I don't think they're for hands. They have a little thing here, a base, if you want to put things on it and pull it out. It's all just so cute, and I'm just excited to try this out because, guys, it's going to be January and February, and it does get pretty doggone cold. So this is $12.23. It is my last item. It does come with some kind of instructions here. You know, it tells you what all to do. I will be following these. I will be reading these. And if I can, I will put in a little snippet of me using it. And if I don't, it's because I wanted to get this out for New Year's Eve. And I'm already, you know, going into 40 minutes here, guys. So with that said, let me just do a little bit of talking, a little bit of rambling, a little bit more because I've done it the whole video. Look forward to some wonderful times coming up for 2024. I got some great ideas. Comment and let me know. I wanted to do like a shout out to all my friends, and I thought I would do it in a different kind of way and pop up names and stuff like that. But you know who you are. You know who comments the most. I put in the comments, I remember your name. If you told me your name, I want to just talk about, you know, I started to say, let me go through the alphabet. But I don't want to miss anybody because that would be horrible. So reason why I'm not going to do that in this video, I just want to say to each and every friend, subscriber, person who's watching this video, because right here in this moment, we're leaving 2023 and we're going to be going into 2024. So whatever time you're watching this, it may already be the new year. Make the most of it. I'm not saying make the best of it because, guys, our best sometimes is our worst and our worst sometimes is our best. You know what I mean when I say that. Make the most of it and make the most of loving yourself, because that's what I'm doing. If someone would have told me as simple as 5 years ago that I would be on YouTube at my age talking to people and just having the best time of my life, living my best life, I don't think that would even register in my head because it was almost impossible. But it's something that I read, and I always knew this, and I never did pay attention to it too much. But the word possible is in impossible. So make the most of it, whatever that means in your world. And give me ideas, give me things you want to talk about, because I'm actually trying to make this into not only just Temu, which I love Temu. I'm going to go into Temu in 2024. I'm probably going to do other things. I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I've kind of mentioned it in other things. We shall see. And hopefully, you know, it'll just be a better, thriving year. And with that said, I'm going to tell you, like, share, and comment. If you have not already subscribed, subscribe. And let's do one popper at a time. Let's take another sip of wine. And let's end this video with a bang and with some celebration, because I love each and every one of you guys. So let's start off with a black one. And I did do this on a Dollar Tree haul. God, I love it. And this one was a good one. That other one didn't do nothing. Look at all of this. I love it. I love, love, love it. Okay, let's see if you're going to be able to be as cute as that one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is a 10. Let's do this. Let's do the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It didn't work as well, did it? Okay, well, it had some little things in there, guys. That was the countdown for Kitty Street. I am having so much fun, and I hope that you guys are having as much fun as I have had as well. All right, again, you know who I'm talking about when I say this, but you're my bestie. I know you're going to comment. I know that this might be a really hard time for some people with their family members, with loss. Some people are lonely. Some people have no money. Some people have every single thing, but they're still not happy. And you know why that is? Because we don't know what happiness is. Happiness is not about being perfect. And I had to learn that the hard way. And I'm learning it the hard way. You know, if I would have had the much sickness as I've had in 2023, trying to do these videos for you guys, it was a real eye-opener for me that I am not perfect, no matter how much I want to be. I've done a lot. I continue to try to strive to do a lot, but I'm okay with saying I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. I don't want you to think I'm perfect. I want you to think of me as someone that you could watch on this video and know that I'm genuinely coming to you trying to save you money. And I buy a lot of stuff, but I'm going to tell you what, I have also saved enough money with the way that I have bought things and used things all over my life to take wonderful trips to Disney World. Some people will never ever do that in their life because they're buying, too much stuff at the QT gas stations, or they're wasting money at the grocery store on stuff that's just going to rot. They don't know how to budget or save. I'm trying to help. I really am. And when I say that to you guys, I'm trying to tell myself that too. Now, do I know that sometimes that I'm so busy that I can't utilize the things that I'm buying, and I keep buying and keep buying? Yeah, I'm noticing that, and we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that. We're all going to work on that, right? I'm not saying I'm going to stop buying. We're just going to switch it up a little bit. And hopefully in 2024, we'll do more. And we'll do more organic stuff, and we'll do more vlogging, and we'll do more crafting, and we'll do more recipes. Comment and let me see what you want to see more in 2024. Cheers, guys. Happy New Year, friends. All my besties. And if you're a new person here and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and press that button. Make my day, and let's go into 2024 together.